Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back with Anno 1800. This is our 31st episode of this series. So this is just the vanilla version of the game. And after the updates that have been introduced with the update 17, I believe they call it. Anyway, we were finishing the Skyline Tower. It's gonna take another few minutes anyway. I think this is the last step. Yeah, this is the last stage of the tower, so that's good. So hopefully we'll see this island to be brought to the 7,600. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Anyway, what we're looking to do is to introduce some of the towers. I think the first island I want to start with would be the Ditchwater. The reason for it is that, yeah, it's really the investors we want to target, I guess. And as well as that, this was my first island where I've built skyscrapers, and my first island in general, because I've started this session, I guess, if you want to call it, through the campaigns. I finished the campaign, and because the campaign basically gives you the Ditchwater as the island. One other thing I wanted to say is the Bright Sands, right? So the Bright Sands now is Exquisite Metropolis. This is to the fact that, let me just tell you how many exactly. We've 15 town halls here on the island. And every single town hall has all these, right? So that gives us 3 attractiveness, the Bish Bang Bibli, the Magically Morphomatic Rockets, and the Nate's Experimental Illuminations. So 3 of them give you attractiveness per house, basically. So let me just show you. It is now currently
have the required
at
permit to expand the campus.
Engineering Residence 1825, and obviously the others. So let's just round it up to 1850. 1850 just from houses. So that's fantastic. Anyway, we just got a notification that the research had been done to some of the houses. So let's just go ahead. Yeah, it's just 5 each. So I see the, yeah, I think the, let's say, the major discovery for the campus expansion, I think, let's say, there should be an option to have 10 at least. I mean, 5 is rather very small number, I should suppose. But I can see now why there's a mod basically unlocking all of them. But it's hard to say how many houses are unbuilt. But what's not hard to say is that it's gonna take a long time by the time this is researched. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So one other thing I wanted to check, right? Because we've added the fur, we've added different things in the last episode. So let's just take a quick look. So this is not everything, obviously, because a lot of the things is being taken out from these islands. So let's say like schnapps, but we know it's overproducing. I know it's being delivered to the New World, but it's definitely overproducing. Flour is still good. What else is there? The tallow isn't, but we are overproducing soap. What else is there? Okay, canned food we're getting now because we cannot expand it any further. I actually don't want to expand it any further. The cotton is okay. The oil is not bad. So Peter we're getting. Okay, the machines are fine. The coffee is okay. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. That's fine. Citrus is very low, but we're getting it from the New World. The cigars. Oh, cigars are being produced through the grain. Yes. chocolate from bakeries and... Oh, what's that name? Coffee roasters, isn't it? Yeah, the advanced ones. Plenty jewelry, pearls we're even producing from the different things. What else is there? Ethanol. Yeah, that's good. Telephones. Oh yeah, telephones are still being produced. Very few buildings. Okay, so that's all good. One thing I have not checked, or I kind of skipped through it, was the fur. Yeah, the fur coats. They're doing absolutely fantastic. I think we'll need a bit, but we still have 20 plus to play with. 27 to be exact. So let's just take a quick look. We don't want to be exporting them for sure. Yeah. Nothing of this sort. Perfect. So then, let's go ahead and grab this island. So in the last episode, we have placed these. And this allows us basically to upgrade them. Right? So we are going to upgrade them. How are we upgrading them? Let's do this. The first row would be this level. The second row would be level 1. The third row would be level 2. So let's just upgrade this many. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Kind of like a steps and gradient. And then, because this reaches... I mean, ideally we would want to place it here. Actually, might as well. It's just because it'll be in the middle. Yeah, might as well. So let's move things around. Okay, so we don't want to destroy them.
Renowned personage has arrived.
But what's important? I think it's the department store, isn't it? The one with like the toasters. Yeah, this one. So this one is the... Well, not the most important, but the kind of number... I just won't fit. We would need to get rid of this road. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead. And I guess... Yeah, they can be... Not sure what's going on. Oh yeah, like this, okay.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So this will change like this.
Time to
but this
find out
one
if
won't.
the alpacas can beat the Nandus.
It goes like this. I can change it while I'm dragging it. Why is that? So let's see if I... No, because it'll snap, won't it? It'll snap and do this. Yeah, it won't do it. It's so annoying. I actually don't know how to... Because it'll snap. So once we have it like this... This is for... yeah. Oh, like this. Okay, I see. Yeah. Perfect. Finally. Okay. So that works. Then we'll need to get rid of 4 out of here. And then these guys need upgrading. Just don't know what happened here. How is there a gap? I didn't think that there was one. Okay, so let's grab this. And then we'll grab these. Yeah, I honestly... I can remember. Okay, we had... Yeah, I remember now. There was a road in the middle, yeah, okay. Like this. It's a pity that... Yeah, it's a 2 square only. But that's fine. So we've managed. We can go ahead and do this. And let's just... shift? Yeah, okay. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and grab those because they are about to be demoted. Perfect. And let's... Oh, these guys no longer want to upgrade because they've been disconnected so long. But that's fine. So the first row stays the way they are. The second row goes up, and everyone else. Okay. So let's see what that does to the different things. But yeah, so this is good. So you can see, ooh, apart from this guy. Oh yeah, you know, he's covered as well. The only thing is that he doesn't need to be covered, if that makes sense, because he's the level 1. But yeah, no, the coverage is good.
Production has
So is this. Over here, not really mad about it, but no, it's good.
Expand the campus.
I guess what we could do here, right, is to do the very, very tall skyscrapers in spaces like this. This guy can stay like that, I think. Maybe this guy could be upgraded. Yeah. Okay, so again, these are ready. So these have to be... They're slightly behind. So the second row stays at second. Everyone else gets upgraded. They're ready already. I think I'll bring him to level 2. So I like doing the steps, basically, if you were to look at that way. I think it looks very cool. And I think that gives us a good panorama effect, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not.
an explosion in one
Maybe
of your
there's a bit
factories.
too many, but that's okay. So let's take a look at the newspaper. All good. It's incredible how fast they are
It must be wonderful
ready to be
share the
upgraded.
good news with others.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now the 4th row and the 5th row. And then only the 5th row. So how about them? Yeah, so now it's moderate. And this one has no panorama. What about this one? The same. Just because they are next to another. So if I upgraded this one will have something or whatever. But that'll do. I think from afar it looks well. And these guys can be upgraded. So yeah. I really do think it looks well from afar. You can see what I mean with the steps anyway. And there's a bit of a gap obviously because of these. But yeah. So it's a bit of a strange one, I guess, but that's what it is. And I think over here we could have few, but not obviously the same way as over there, just kind of random here and there. So let's just have, I guess, like this. Yeah. Okay, they're ready already. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking a house here, house there, and maybe one here. It's just because when you have everything and this is already working, then obviously that they are happy to go up. Okay, so just a 5th row. Yeah, and I think they're getting the biggest panorama.
We're in the
Yeah,
presence of a virtuoso.
Intense. These guys are moderate, no panorama, which are fine. Yeah, but these are getting intense. So I think looks okay.
Left ruins behind.
Probably better from a street level, but... And then let's do these guys. The ruins.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Okay. Let's just take a look at how it looks like in the night. Yeah, I think it looks cool. We probably could have like few lamps or whatever, you know what I mean, the lights. Maybe like on the side as well. Skyscrapers. Not necessarily possible, but I have some crap over here. So one here. Maybe the smaller ones would be better.
Production has stopped.
I have a blueprint on for some reason. Okay, so one will fit here, one will fit here. It's a pity that it won't fit over there, but that's fine. I gain some crap over here. You can have the bigger one. So let's just turn this on. Okay, I'm holding shift. Okay, and how is it now? Yeah, not bad. And the lantern or whatever, the lighthouse here. Yeah, looks well. I probably wouldn't mind having another few, but maybe from this side. So... like here. Yeah. You can really see in the night how the lights gonna work. I think it's just random anyhow, but yeah, it's good. I like it. Okay, so let's keep going. These guys can go. This is the highest level now. Again, they are intense. Things are intensifying. And I like the way they look, just random kind of buildings here and there. And I think it looks good next to like smaller buildings and whatever. Okay, so let's just take a quick look. Again, very random, I guess-ish. Motion not possible. Oh, we're out of steel. Wow. Yeah, so we went through a lot of steel. That's not a problem. We'll get... where is this guy? Onto a temp route. Going between here and there. And building supplies he'll be bringing. So let's get some bricks. Windows, maybe, yeah, maybe more windows than, or maybe more steel than anything. And some of this. He's a fast ship, so he'll be back and forth Not sure what's going on here. Oh, I was bringing stuff to Manola and them. Okay, yeah. So actually, what they can be doing is bringing it over there. So what we can do is to add the bright sands and here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's just do it this way, it'll be quicker. Yeah, perfect. So that's gonna work out. Lovely. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll just complete this entire area. You can see I have all this going on for the production here. I think I'll wanna move certain things. So let's just jump right into it. So I want to move all of the brick production into this corner. This island needs it because it supplies and base as well as the other regions as well for bricks and whatever. So I don't want to delete them because they're needed. We also need clay, I think. And I kind of want to keep some sort of a production. To be honest, it probably could be removed and gotten through the docklands or whatever, but yeah, let's just have it. It doesn't matter at this point in time anyway. I actually struggle with the road because of like the buildings fit so well, but the road doesn't. So it kind of took me quite some time to put something that looks okay-ish, I guess, together. So that's what it is. I'm just trying to make sure that if I can, that the buildings are covered by the electricity. Not all of them are. I think only one isn't, which actually works, to be quite honest, and I just left it be in the end because it took me way too much time to do this. So then I am just now trying to see if the bank and what is the actual bank covering. Again, fiddling with the roads, just changing it here and there. Not a big deal for this corner, it actually works quite well. Although, kind of thinking now retrospectively, I think, to be very honestly, I don't really like this this part of the island. It's kind of... I actually haven't... I've left it underdeveloped or not developed at all for a very long time. And only now I've decided to have it filled and have the population and houses and whatever. I always wanted to, but yeah, I never really came around to do it because it's kind of an awkward spot, to be quite honest, because of the rivers and yeah, and the whole thing. Anyway, so we're just adding all of the buildings and everything that's needed. Now I have to move these because of the marketplace and whatever. Basically, this then allows us to fill all the houses and then they can be upgraded afterwards. Right, so I am just checking where we could get another malls or the shopping centers, whatever you want to call them. So I just realized that we have way too many theaters, so I'll just decided to delete them. Now this spot is very good for one, so it's gonna be here. I'm upgrading the skyscrapers at the same time. I actually like this area much more than the other one. And we are getting in a department store, and the department store will be I think we're going for, yeah, the refrigerator. Now one thing I've forgotten to do is to check the production of the Arctic gas. Okay, so that's something that is still kind of on the list to do. There's plenty of it on this island, so there's no problem in terms of the deliveries, but it has to be checked because the Arctic gas is literally the amount that we need, so the exact amount. Anyway, so we've placed this building. I think this building looks the best for furniture. So that's something that I like the most. It's just especially that it matches the investor residences, so it's just something that I like the most. I actually thought that maybe all of the buildings should be like that, but at the same time it looks silly because how you then tell them apart basically without clicking on them. Anyway, so I'm just fiddling here. As I said before, I do like the houses to be very close to the edge. It kind of looks neat, especially when you do the first person view, or the street view if you will. So that's that. Again, we're putting together a lipstick here, and we realize that we need a couple of things to be delivered, so I'm just getting the road together. And this is for fish oil. To be honest, when I actually saw that there was no fish oil, I was quite surprised to see it because I thought that we were getting everything onto this island. So I am just trying now to see if we can fit the post box here. Unfortunately, although I would love it to be there, it's just not gonna fit because of the other main post. Just really taking the space and the cliff restricting us. So I'm just finishing this corner. And I'm checking as well what's the coverage for the power, which is, in the end, it actually works out very well after I've added the road. So every house will be actually covered. So I'm actually very happy with that. One thing I have to say is that actually, in the end, once I was finished with this piece, this is, yeah, the fact that the brick production is there in the corner. I didn't really like. Kind of, it sticks out for me too much. But yeah, it's gonna stay. I'm not gonna move it. Here, I just need to adjust the road because it's kind of. That's literally what we need, is to have taken out 4 houses and delete this piece of the road, and then this will allow us to fit another shopping center. And that's really everything for this sped up commentary, let's put it this way. Okay, so the crockery will come here. For that we will need quartz. This then, yeah, the bed. We're getting everything as well. And what else? Face cream. Face cream requires everything we got. So yeah, let's just do it that way. And then we can have like plazas and whatever. So that's lovely. Here we can just plop another set of houses basically. And then they can all get their stuff here. So let me just upgrade it. Oh, there's even one here. So which one was it? Quartz. How is that we've no quartz? So we'll just add bright sands or the whatever. Ditchwater. And I think we will change like this. Yeah, it'll be better. Much more organic. So let's just unload all of it. And bright sands as well. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, it's not gonna run out by all means. So whatever, and yeah, it's just dropping it off there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I must have missed that one when I was setting up the routes, which does happen. So let's just keep upgrading these houses. I think because, yeah, it could be quite difficult to kind of place different things here. But I do want to make sure we're getting... Yes, we are. Okay. So, like, I'm happy with the coverage and everything. Like, some of them... So, let's say, look at this one. I mean, he's just covered by so many different things. It's actually 26,000 he's worth. So it's great to see. So let's just get these guys out of here. And this can be adjusted as well. Can we place some here? Yes, we can. Just 2. But that will do. And then there's space over here. I don't think I want to be going there though. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is instead of... I'll just basically have this done properly. And they can be just upgraded where they are rather than messing around and moving them back and forth. Right, so yeah. Oh wow, okay. I did not expect that. And because of it, this ain't gonna work. Because we need a road like this. Although, who said? It's very, very sloppy. But we like sloppy, so let's leave it that way. Okay, and then the final ones. I feel like we've run out of space, but at the same time, like, what's gonna come here? I don't know. So I feel like we may be cramping things over here. Yeah, I think we are, because these are very, very close to that area. And we've them here and then here and whatever. So might as well just put them here. Especially that, let's say, a lot of these guys wouldn't be covered. Yeah, makes sense. Because what else are we gonna put here? Okay, so this is with me since literally these are the first things that I've placed. Like 800 hours ago, I think. So they can go. Sad to see them go. Very sad indeed. Okay, so that's fine. This can go. I mean, one thing I have to say though is this could come here. Huh. Okay, that makes sense. But no, what we'll do is that we'll place them here. Yeah. So a
The people
department store.
celebrate your leadership.
Move around this and this. Yeah, no, let's leave it that way. And it's kind of like a thingy. Yep. Okay. So, completely forgot. Okay, the desks, the briefcases, and the cream, whatever. Mad. Okay, so this, we need brass, celluloids, and sangakao. Got it all? Ah, yes, I forgot. Okay, so we will need a... Now the tracks are here, so that's not a big
The
deal.
fire left ruins behind.
I mean, it would make sense. Now we won't be able to go all the way up here, obviously. Right? Because there's just no way to put the track in. But I think here... Yeah, here is good. Here is good. It's just a track. Yeah, that'll suffice. Okay, so that's that. The pomade needs everything we got. And the desk, the lacquer, the veneers and brass. Lovely. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we've finished this island with all of the department stores. And that will bring us to 4,500, which we only managed to do it in Crown Falls. There are ruins. Oh, quite a lot. How is that? Do we not have fire? No, we do. Oh, they're kind of very lightly covered. Okay, yeah. But at the same time, these guys are just working overtime. You can see they're back and forth. Yeah. So I'm happy with this. This looks very well. But let's not be too happy because this needs to come somewhere here. So I'm quickly just placing a couple of houses. I just realized that we don't really need the church over there or the pub because they're only used for happiness, not to upgrade the houses. And because those guys are only here temporarily, we don't really need them, and that allows us to place just more of them. So this is a tricky area because obviously we're so restricted by the mountain on the one side, and then the train track and whatever else, and obviously the production, the brick production. But I think we've I've managed to place quite a lot of them. Probably could have left some space for different things, but it really works, to be quite honest, and that's fine. Although I do think I would like to add some of those trees. I really like them, and those and the white ones. I think the white ones are actually my number one for sure, and then the pink ones would be number two, if that makes sense. So anyway, just fiddling around here just to fit as many of them, and that's really everything. Yeah, so that's Ditchwater.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Now, what's the situation here? This surely should be finished. Yes, it is. Okay. Attractiveness. Hey! So that gives us 777. Lovely. With this guy. But somehow he's not covering. So it says all investor residences. This is a investor residence. Ah, I didn't realize. Okay, so let's get this. I mean, is there maybe a better building? So if we'll put down Skyline Tower and then do Town Hall. There are, so Champagne and yeah. We can actually get more residents and things. This guy. The only problem is... Ah, how is that possible? It was working before. Okay, so we need to fiddle around here. And I'm gonna place it like that. Okay, so now that's covering stuff. We just need, yeah, we're just lack of, but this building is just purely for, it's not for residences, it's not for anything else, it's just purely for attractiveness. So we may have a bit of an issue with things, but I guess we can just deliver them, I guess. They may not be very happy in things. So that's just the biggest issue. But let's take a look. So if we do... So like members club. So this provide... Okay, from members club. Okay, so this guy would be actually good to have because he provides members club and the bank. So we get him in. So let's go and see, do we have him? We have him in Porcelain, out of all places. Porcelain is like, I mean, there's nothing there from members club, so I don't know why. It's a fish oil island. But that's where he is. Maybe we brought him for the bonus residence, maybe that's what it was. Which I guess makes sense. Yeah, but that will actually fulfill the happiness. Because then, yeah, absolutely. Because then we don't, because the bank, there's absolutely no way. Okay, so let's do this. And we can have like a gong or something. Or, I'm just thinking, we could have this, where is it? This one. Not a big fan of the grass.
We now have the required
Well, that's okay.
permit to expand
I mean,
the
it goes with
campus.
the zoo. So instead of this, we'll put him here. Aha! And you can see now just penny farthings. This is now filling. Fantastic. Best item ever. And gives us so much money as well. 6,000. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. The only thing is that, yeah, this building loses us a lot of money. It's crazy. But that's fine. Again, we just wanted it for attractiveness. And then once we get, because we can get these things easily, we'll just never be able to supply this. Or, yeah, just that. I've made little space here for... I actually thought perhaps the he can go here, but no. We'll just have these guys. So that works well. Especially that these things are covered and whatever.
I look a little disheveled.
Okay, so let's take a look. How many more can we upgrade? Actually, quite a lot. Wow, quite a lot. So that was nice. And what's this? Oh, additional attractiveness for that building, which is good, and 10 influence. Yeah, so electricity, cigars, coffee, I think it's being imported here.
I pity those.
Do they need
never
coffee?
be fortunate enough to know me.
They do not need coffee. So how come we've coffee here? Two. Okay, so the coffee is gonna run out in 2 seconds. Okay. Oh, okay, that just... It's interesting, so that gives us 0 money, just extra residences, okay. But they're happy enough, so that's good. Yeah, but gramophones we already have, just the jewelry, pocket watches. I don't want to be importing it because we may need it for something else. Righty-ho.
Some wretches plodding about the estate, probably poaching my grouse.
Let's go back here. He's giving out about farmers. Who's making food for you?
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
So electricity-wise, you can see literally the whole thing. I guess if we'll plop another, but let's say the members club can come here. So yeah, that'll be good. And even these guys, maybe apart from this guy. And I guess we didn't put anything here, but that's fine. We could have like an ornament or something.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
So you can see I guess we've maxed out the points and everything. So now we're at 86. I think it was at 87. So it's interesting to see that slightly drop. Then this island. Yeah, this island is at 84. So that's even more interesting, I guess. Maybe this thing. Yeah. Okay. And then the final island is this.
Putting the first foot out of the door was the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah, so it's 72 only, which is very interesting. Especially that we've got this and this and this. Yeah, so wow. You wouldn't think 72%. Oh, I know. Because of this. We don't have the right to remain act. Yeah. Okay. We kind of can't because this would impact our electricity. As you can see, we've very few of them, and I mean, it reaches everywhere, so we wouldn't be able to do that at all. without destroying things. But yeah, I think it looks well, kind of in the middle of the zoo ish. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's just take a look in the night. Yeah, not bad at all. Kind of sticking out as a sore thumb in the, you know, within kind of smaller houses, whatever. But yeah, all the same, I'm liking it. The building is well made and things. It's good, and not to dusk. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. So let's just take a quick look. I always, yeah, okay. It lands kind of randomly, but that's fine. Yeah. I'm liking it, Skyline Tower. So even the... I'm expecting scholars, I don't see scholars, but maybe that's what it is, but yeah. Looks fine. Looks fine to me. Perfect. And I guess this island will be next, but that's maybe for another time. I am... I must say this wasn't the easiest thing to do. Truly and honestly. The only fact is... that it's good that I've had things being delivered from a long time ago, because this was kind of a long-term goal of mine, basically, to have this fully developed. So what are they lacking? Oh yeah, just people. Because the school and everything reaches fine. Yeah, okay. And then just this bit, which is going to be the easiest, I guess, to do. But I think what I want to do as well is to adjust the routes, as I was saying before. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's just do this. Let's just finish off this island quickly, and then we can say that we've done it. Yeah. So this is a time lapse number 3. This will be a very short one. We're just developing this area and adding as many houses as possible. Nothing too crazy, very honestly, very basic. I managed to add this design, I guess, the square one, which I do like. And then I'm trying to kind of change things around so it doesn't look very copy and paste, but it's too difficult. In the end, I didn't want to kind of overdo it or do it for too long, because we're just adding houses over and over. So there's plenty of ornaments to come. Obviously, those little gaps, etc. There's plenty, and I just I completely forgot that the post office isn't covering any of these guys, so it has to be added, but that's not a problem because it's just a matter of moving a couple of houses, or maybe just removing them. So that's it. And then just placing all of them here. It actually fits quite well, I find. Just here next to the mountain, and that's all good. And then I realized, obviously I've forgotten to make sure that the guys are covered with the school and whatever. So the school goes into the middle, and the market here. I think this area we can leave for the time being. I don't think I want to go that far. Maybe a little, like a garden or something, or maybe like the ride, you know, the roller coaster would come here, and this island then will be finished off. Yeah. And you can see they are then covered, and then there's a bit here as well, so we can have a couple of them here, and that's it. This is just a bit of a mess, but that's okay. I won't be downgrading them. I'm just gonna leave them the way they are, and yeah, that's it. Let's just see if we can upgrade some of them. Yes, we can. And then these guys. Lovely. Perfect. So, guys, I'm happy to leave it here. It was an episode, just as I say, just building, enjoying the game, and nothing too crazy. Because this game is so developed that we can just enjoy ourselves. I hope you are still enjoying the game after so many years. It is, I think, you know, when it comes to like the management or the economic games, whatever, I think this is one of the best games. It's sad, really sad that it has kind of ended, but I'm kind of very keen to see what else will be or is in store, I guess, and what else they'll come up with. You know, what other Anno they'll have for us. Hopefully there are many more. But anyhow, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll hope you take care of yourselves, okay, and stay hooked.